morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Friday, December 19th. Coming up on Cullman Today, Cullman City Schools got another boost this week as the City of Cullman made its latest investment in the district's long-term growth plan. Plus, Senator Gudger was in Birmingham this week for the Innovate Alabama Forum, joining leaders focused on keeping talent and opportunity here in our state. And United Way of Cullman's executive director resigns. What's next for Stephanie Childers and our local United Way? All of this plus your 4 and 4 weather and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. Earlier this week, leaders with the City of Cullman met with Cullman City Schools officials to mark the city's continued investment in the district's long-term capital improvement work. The city presented the school system a $600,000 check to support the Safety and Growth Capital Plan. The payment is the fifth of 10 installments, part of a 10-year, $6 million commitment toward the district's multi-million-dollar plan for school facilities and security. Cullman City Schools says the funding supports ongoing and future projects across the district, including a renovation and expansion of Cullman Middle School and construction at the new Cullman Intermediate School, along with other long-range improvements. District leaders say the partnership between the city and school system is aimed at strengthening local schools and supporting continued growth in the community. School officials say the goal is to keep Cullman City Schools positioned among the top systems in Alabama as student needs and enrollment continue to evolve. Cullman County Senator Garlan Gudger took part this week in the Innovate Alabama Forum in Birmingham, joining a panel discussion focused on how the state can keep more of its talent at home. Gudger shared that the conversation centered on building innovation and opportunity and creating communities where people want to live, work, and raise families. The forum included discussion with national leaders, including Condoleezza Rice, and focused on strengthening Alabama's entrepreneurship, technology, and innovation pipeline. Innovate Alabama is a statewide public-private partnership aimed at growing the state's innovation ecosystems by supporting entrepreneurs, business owners, and students. Organizers say that work includes developing talent, improving access to resources for startups and small businesses, and building the kind of quality of life amenities that help communities attract and retain workers. Innovate Alabama grew out of the Alabama Innovation Commission, which was created in 2020 to help strengthen the state's long-term economy through innovation. United Way of Cullman County is beginning the search for its next executive director following the resignation announcement of leader Stephanie Childers. United Way leaders say Childers' tenure was marked by a strong commitment to local families, collaboration with community partners, and a focus on meeting needs across Cullman and Winston counties. Childers has accepted a new public service role as director of CARTS, the county's transportation system, where she will oversee services that help residents get to work, medical appointments, school, and other essential destinations. This week, the Cullman County Commission recognized Childers in her new position, along with Assistant Director Keith Johnson. United Way officials say the organization is now looking for a leader ready to step into a high-impact role, guiding fundraising, partnerships, and community programs. They're encouraging residents to share the job posting and help identify candidates with a passion for service and local problem solving. Details on the position and how to apply are available through United Way of Cullman County's official channels. And that wraps up our top stories for this morning. Coming up, Cullman County Schools surprised its District Teachers of the Year. We'll tell you who was selected. Plus, if your decorations are up and the holiday food is coming out, a quick reminder on keeping your pets safe this season. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. The Cullman County Agricultural Trade Center is celebrating a big honor for a homegrown event. The Cullman County Classic Walking Horse Show has been named a Reader's Choice Award winner by the Walking Horse Report. The Cullman County Classic is still a relatively new show, only in its second year, but it's already earning statewide attention. The event was held in May at the Cullman County Agricultural Trade Center's indoor arena, bringing walking and racking horse competition, families and fans to Cullman for an evening that spotlights local tradition and top-level horsemanship. Organizers say the recognition is a boost not only for the show, but for Cullman County's equestrian community as a whole. Community members are encouraged to keep supporting the Classic through participation, attendance, and sponsorships as it continues to grow. Holiday decorations and big family meals can make the season special, but they can also create hidden dangers for pets. Local animal welfare officials are reminding owners to take a few simple steps to keep animals safe. Cullman County Animal Control says light strands and electrical cords can cause burns or shock if chewed, and glass ornaments can shatter and lead to cuts or serious injuries. Tinsel, ribbon, and garland are also risky, especially for cats, because swallowing them can cause dangerous intestinal blockages. Pet owners should also keep Christmas tree water out of reach, since additives can upset a pet's stomach. Food is another concern. Animal Control advises skipping table scraps, especially anything with onions, garlic, grapes, raisins, chocolate, or alcohol. Cooked bones can splinter, and rich fatty foods can cause digestive issues. Experts also warn about xylitol, a sweetener found in some baked goods and candies. Keeping decorations secured and pets supervised can help everyone enjoy a safer holiday. Wallace State Community College celebrated the next wave of healthcare professionals with pinning ceremonies for its diagnostic imaging and diagnostic medical sonography programs. Nearly 40 imaging students and almost 30 sonography students were recognized for completing the demanding programs, with many sonography grads already earning one or more certifications. The ceremonies highlighted the students' training in both technical skill and patient care as they prepare to enter the workforce. Awards were also presented. In diagnostic imaging, Erin Collier received the Academic Excellence Award, and Lauren Sockwell earned the Clinical Excellence Award. In sonography, class valedictorians were Aubrey DeWald for the General Vascular Pathway and Kaylee Forsyth for the Cardiovascular Pathway, with Clinical Excellence Awards going to Alicia Day and Phoebe Reed. Wallace State says applications for fall admission in both programs are accepted March 1st through June 1st. More information is available at wallacestate.edu. Cullman County Schools surprised its District Teachers of the Year on Wednesday, honoring one educator at the elementary level and one at the secondary level. Lauren Bentley of Hanceville Primary School was named Elementary Teacher of the Year. Bentley has taught kindergarten for 23 years and is recognized for her commitment in the classroom, holding multiple certifications and serving in leadership roles at her school. Mary Lauren Hartline of Holly Pond High School was named Secondary Teacher of the Year. Hartline teaches English Language Arts and also serves as an A+ consultant and curriculum instructor. A military veteran, she has helped students earn strong results, including the district's highest ACT English Language Arts scores for the past 2 years. Each school nominates a Teacher of the Year, and district winners are selected from those candidates. Bentley and Hartline will be recognized at the Chamber's State of Schools luncheon this spring and will advance to compete for Alabama Teacher of the Year. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at your weekend weather and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week. Danny Ray Crumbley, 69 of Cullman, passed away Wednesday, December 17th. Visitation will be held from 2 to 4 p.m. on Monday, December 22nd at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home. Sarah Ann Nichols Pugh, 82 of Hanceville, passed away Tuesday, December 16th. Visitation will be tomorrow from noon to 2 p.m. at St. John Missionary Baptist Church. Funeral service will follow at 2 p.m. at the church. Burial will be held afterward at Fairview West Cemetery. Doris Dean McMurry, 91 of Hanceville, passed away Thursday, December 18th. She will lie in state on Sunday, December 21st from 1:30 p.m. until funeral service at 2 at the Holly Pond Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will follow at Edison Chapel Cemetery. Christina Nicole Chambers, 38, passed away Tuesday, December 16th. Visitation will be held Sunday, December 21st from 3 to 7 p.m. at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home with a rosary to follow. A celebration of life will be held Monday, December 22nd from 9 to 10:30 a.m. Funeral service will follow at 11 a.m. at Sacred Heart Church. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a look at your weekend weather forecast. Today will be sunny with a high near 47. We'll have a northwest breeze 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20. Tonight stays mostly clear, low around 30. Saturday looks great, sunny and warmer with a high near 58. Saturday night will bring in a 30% chance of showers after midnight and a low near 42. Sunday turns mostly sunny again with a high near 54. And Sunday night mostly clear, low around 33. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. And remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. Until then, I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful weekend, Cullman.